就是跟人家希望的路线的。And this is how the travel so yeah, the travel so Brist you beginning dress Southern Eagle da you to sa Carlacho. Chinga Nalzeo beginning dress so. He would extrude only. Istružovaný veru sa náležitočný i Dene Yati sa náležitočný Horizon na paz is interesesní. Horizon asi sa Dunečo začala nie Amonsketsans.
Nechala nie ahul del sana. Good evening, salot ina adlarot. It's been a while. See Willis Janvier Hushe in Telas 2 as in Lalash, Saskatchewan. Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the SLU. And I join you live doing Talega Treaty 4 territories, the home of the Cree Métis Suasinaboan, Dakota Lakotas. By sorry, there are roti. I don't know. Ayan Slunto. Maybe COVID-19. I don't know. But for over a week, Sluns erest edu. Sluni sao. Zineg es a lien zählen as richtio. No lies. Was see Isla. No lies. And over a week ago, not this on Lianadot deal. It Anslunot deal is so Zineg da nana the yo. There are 5 days I hate shoes, you know. That's clear, Joe. That's clear, Joe. I need, you know. But anyways, I could thought no how to die over a few weeks. I'm sure. I think Sean Cheecham, Sean Cheecham, Nandate Abalya Tinisi, and you know, just no time right now to Dene Yati 2 podcast because school hunting there was about. And alas, now I'm trying to do both. And so I don't know what, you know, I'm then I got some people lined up future but I'm not sure when. I think next week I think Buckley Belanger Seni Dereslu he's gonna come on that the campaign and others. I think doing liberal he's running for the Liberals, I believe. I'm not sure yet. So sometime next week you'll see Buckley Belanger. Gonna interview him. And why you should vote for him. Edlanet Jamie Ballet. So stille. Hesna. Kunen. Congratulations on your Lolje website. Nezu. Good stuff. Tanya. Hello, Tanya. Edlanet. Hello, Dunide. Say hi. Say what's up. What you guys been up to? Dune Zinnig, if you saw my intro there, I played my toothless bro Rambo again. Because Dune Zinnig, September 10th is World Suicide Prevention Day. So I know many of us have been affected by suicide, you know, and that's a reason I played. I added that intro again, you know, of pictures I have with my bro. And he lost his battle to mental health battle, addiction, and 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 he thought that suicide was the way out. So that is why, and I thought, hey, I'll come on here and Janse Bagaya was too. And yeah, Ryan Montgren, yeah, one of my other bros. Yeah, Benasni, anytime, because the Thala Lajits in Willow. Anytime I saw Ryan, I seen, hey, so happy. I don't do this, it's been 6 years, Rambo doing 4 years. And so many Selotine by whose Tare I'd have to, I'd say 10, and do, man, their podcast money, there's in about a year, probably the last 8 months, a lot of mental health talk on you too. Just, something that he's sure, it's any Nathan area as well. They were doing it. So I thought, hey, and, many times I relate and share my own. And suicide, Koti, it's not a, I'm in recovery, not a see do a jada. I'll just, I get those thoughts, and when you're down and out there, you're like, oh man, you can't see other side, and do and you catch out. I get that way too, and you know, and then I have yes to you that Are we still live? Sorry. Hello. So Leah light switch I'd kill the internet. And here we are again. So if you're still here, say hi. Apologize. Eschene says he cable bekannt as any anyways, I was saying. So wait, I'm just gonna share this again. Get some viewers on. Saying that there's suicide prevention day. You know, a lot of times we get these thoughts too. So, to do it. One thing I heard, you know, suicide solution. Suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Hold on, I see it. Do it with a sade. I always, I always feel like there's no end. Just like this past week by Yarsi, I thought, it's like and I thought it was worse. Being done it's anesthesia is just pain for a whole week. Nidan Nana the other day for McMurray, and I cried. He saw her because I thought, okay, I was saying Nia started creating all this stuff. Net dia still a neo because net dia still just still, and then the worst is I'm afraid of painkillers because I'm in recovery. So it's like who they're like, oh man, who will see Nidano, Sizanestano. And it's like, oh, that wasn't bad as I thought, as I made it out to be. Kont atliaza when something is up. Usually, I'm creating that space. That's not even something that's not even real, really. Because some days, banani verde. It's one day at a time, Snionala, and I say it, I use it, but Condi see little sayings, we're human, eh? We're human error, human. We make mistakes, and Banel Nilu, one day at a time, Snionala. That's why we always got to talk to somebody, because then you get that, Tanta. And they're like, oh, Dicola, you don't want to tell them the right. And then that's when the ego steps in and says, hey, yeah, okay. Or Antna there today, Bauto, Mauto, Nits ain't, can't ilu. That's just how we're raised, Dene. Nits any, Arithon. And it gets easier. It's even in sobriety, there suicide prevention bias to, there's many people, including myself. We get these thoughts, Cecilia. So that's why today I wanted to come on and share some of my thoughts. You know, don't do pretty much how I live. 'Cause sometimes, I their recovery base, they always say that loneliness, it takes us out in it. And it's right, and then it's not lately I've been seeing a lot of young people. They they getting sober, hey, whether it's 1 day, 2 weeks, whatever, you know, that's 1 day. Man, oh man, be proud of that 1 day. You know, at one time, see 1 day goes you know, the last time I relapsed, 2 weeks straight, 2 weeks with my underwear was too big on me. I had to drive 10 hours to Lien Bahal, and I still wasn't in good shape. Then I had to drive another 17 hours. And I thought, hey, maybe it's just on the way to treatment. On the way to treatment. Lights got his town, liquor store right here, but then I thought, hey, maybe I can prolong this. Then days out and maybe get another 6-pack Nestano. I thought, nah, that was enough. Did my last line of cocaine on the ferry, trying to ration it over 2 hours. See, and and I still play that over, doing it. So whether you got 1 day, I'm proud of you. Keep going. One more day. And Dennis Loss, on Facebook that are doing that. And hello, Leslie. And then another thing, a lot of times, these a suicide boss today, many a times, then they're not really in the right state of mind. I guess it's everything. And clean or intoxicated. But you don't see any a creator. You walk with him. That's it. I heard that today. Class is it's the most important relationship in you with the creator for recovery. And it's true. Man, this whole week I was in my whole body. I'm like, say no to the oh man. Slowly I'm getting better. But anyways, it's my bit. Anybody want to share a story, their journey, anything, throw it in the comments. I really like Facebook. When a lot of people they share that. And there's been a lot of tragedy too over at Hernandez in the past month or so. A lot of people passing away. Drugs. There was an incident where some gun violence was involved, and all this stuff, eh? And I see all of it. It's not good. And could do. There's a eagle hanging around. That anicho hanging around. I asked my instructor. What does it mean? And well, an ego, many different things. I sits high. I creator health a Dao, sending a message or some healing, so we all need a bit of healing, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Hello, Tessa. So, Tata Honino, it's in it. Throw it in the comments. You know, tries a phone so I can't even get anybody to call in yet. So that's all I got for that. I want to move on, Adria. So the elections are coming up. Federal election. Make sure to don't get no and see go out and vote. I'm a don't get me then see. Make sure didn't debate ni I got the indigenous part of and over the years Trudeau, I don't think we've seen much, I says a lot of things, but I haven't seen really. But now we got a candidate in the north who's going to be running for their seat. Hi, Nicole. So, next week, Bahalias Tire, I'm going to ask him some of these questions, but, make sure you go and vote. Then it's you know, Tamba, that's where it comes down to. Okay, we need schooling, education, infrastructure, the economy, all that stuff. Doga no ananasi, think about all that stuff. Instead of pointing a finger, tanta de sion, all you got to do is show up and put an X or check mark or whatever. Good evening, Johnny Janvier. Janvier. So they seem to organize through it. I haven't seen who's running in the area. But, the more Ani Thelos, I mean, I guess since the discovery of the residential school unmarked graves, Contisia. Good evening, Julian. I think Dene Sutlina did, or even and now to rest on I think we gotta do our own part and whether it's reconcile or help heal each other, not just point at the politicians to do this. Because really, I vote in Aliasi. They got a lot of power to help us or not to help us anywhere. So make sure to Losi. Whoever you think is going to help everybody as a whole, not just one community and surrounding, as a whole. So go out and vote. And even, I like education base, dene hanus tenu. I know how to it's good to do that. A lot of just like when they were signing the treaty, nahi dene Dene Suchline, they didn't want to do it because Tahu Anul, because Dene Ruhun Darit Anula, Tot Ine di Darit Anul, and it's still the same way. So if you can, they talk to them, explain to people, okay, and get more people to vote. And not just, sihila, yeti, should have left that in the 90s. It's 2021 now. 20 years since 9/11. See you there. For real, bro. Same old, same old. That's why you gotta. Now there's a different party. The I. So now you gotta go and look into it. And Bazilosi. Exactly the same old with Trudeau, and he still gets back in. That's what I mean. He'll show up. Like he showed up down the road in Cowes. He showed up in La Lanche, and all this stuff. And still. And then they talked about the racism, systemic racism. Is Quebec a racist province? This was one of the things. They pointed that out, and then doing news guy. He wanted an apology. So I don't know. There's no doubt there's racist people. People discriminate. We've seen it all over the news in the past year and almost close to 2 years. A Joyce Echequan, recording el ticuetion that was in Quebec. I didn't like that. Maybe because it was a language barrier. See, bon la doing it. Bloc Quebecois. I didn't like his response. Maybe because he didn't know. That's how I'm gonna think about it. But he didn't really say much. Okay, I'm gonna do this and make sure. And all he just said, hey, First Nations in Quebec they're all under the same, but hey, the hospital is run by government. So you let this happen. What are you going to do to change it? Oh, just fire them? Educate them? Something we all got to stand up for. I believe. And even last week, alas, naza, racism, basa. And there's not Dene from Newfoundland. And how much they charge and how much you get paid. And it's not much you get paid. And then this guy in the back says, well, hey, karma is a bee, honey. Oh, what do you mean? Well, we mistreated them for so long. Now it's coming back to us because we work for a First Nations company. And he's trying to say that because we mistreated them, but I'm getting paid less too with a status card. Yeah. It's not because of that. And do whatever they want to do. You can go work wherever you want to work. That's it. Oh man. Basu Diaz and then in the oil field, a lot of that mentality. I've witnessed a lot of it. I've been part and to directed at me. We all have the racist base, discrimination, whatever. I don't like it. I used to be a little shithead. I would say anything, do it. I stand up against it. So I went like this. I said, don't do that again. I don't think the guy ever talked to me again. Yeah. But anyways, that's my bit for this evening. I just wanted to come say hi and share. I don't know with the OLOC. I know next week maybe I'll try to line someone up, Taysini Verde. And because I wanted to get this young lady named Telas Tuozi and come on, and we're going to chat at the research kanal. So I'll probably a bahalio as to we'll see if we can line something up, and hopefully I'm better. If not, and then Buckley Belanger might be on next week, depending how I'm doing. But yeah. I don't know how often I'll be podcasting anymore. So, because school work, and I'm trying to work. I don't know how much longer I gotta work, but we will see. But it's good to, see it. I commented. I always appreciate it. Say hi, say what's up. Any type of interaction. That's what keeps it going. I said this many times, Dene. You don't want to say hi. Then he down it. I'll just shut it off. Good evening, Willie. Good evening, Jeanette. Good evening. Welcome. Good evening. And I'm going to say good night. I'm going to sign off. Hopefully we'll see you next week. And I think that's all I got. Oh, I got a few hoodies left if anybody wants to buy one. Very limited. Small, maybe an X large. Something like that. But Masi Cho Selotina Doomser with I. Appreciate all of you. All the support. It's almost been a year. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But anyways, Masi Cho, si Willis Janvier, Hushainin Telas Tuazi, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member at the Isliu in the Treaty 8 territory. And join you live. The Treaty 4 territory, home of the Cree Métis, Assiniboine, Dakota, Lakota, all beautiful indigenous people of Saskatchewan and all over Turtle Island. Look out here with Aussie. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Masicho.